Welcome to the first episode of Singapore's newest national school game show. We will bring you sports action and news from our secondary schools and junior colleges as our students vie for top honours in these fiercely contested annual competitions. My name's Aloysius Emmanuel.
And I'm Nurul Hafiza, but you can call me Fiza. We'll bring you the latest scores, the fastest timings and newest happenings on the school sports scene.
The National School Games have been around for more than 3 decades and has created school traditions, built pride and healthy rivalry.
It's also keen sportsmanship, teamwork and best of all, helped us spot young talent who have gone on to don Singapore colours and bring glory to the nation.
Now, this show promises lots of excitement as our students compete in 29 different sports throughout the season, which will showcase their speed, strength and passion.
But we won't just be featuring highlights of matches, we'll also catch up with winners, up-and-coming athletes who have made their mark in previous as well as this year's competitions.
We'll also have a contest for you to participate at the end of the show. Every week we'll be giving away $300 worth of prizes to 7 possible winners. So make sure you don't miss that chance. We'll give you the details of the contest a little later.
Okay Aloy, let's get down to our first story, shall we?
Let's go! The National Inter-School Cross-Country Championships took place 2 weeks ago at the Bedok Reservoir Park. There were 2 routes taken on that day. While the girls challenged themselves on a 3.6km route, the boys pushed their limits over a 4.3km route.
In all, more than 300 students from the A, B and C divisions took part in their respective races. In the A division, the fight for the title was between the defending champion Hwa Chong Institution and Raffles Institution.
Over at the B division, the boys from Victoria School faced a stern challenge from Catholic High School.
Okay Aloy, you ready to take to the track?
Let's go!
Bedok Reservoir Park was the setting for the prestigious Our Army Challenge Shield 53rd National Inter-School Cross-Country Championships. Supporters from the various schools were out in full force as they sang and cheered for their school's runners. At about 9:50 a.m, the A Division boys geared up for the start of their race, with contenders Raffles Institution and Hwa Chong Institution vying for this year's title. And it was Karthik Harish from Hwa Chong Institution who took the race in 13 minutes and 9 seconds.
Without them, I don't think I could have done it, but I felt confident coming to this race, so I thought I could do it and I did it. Actually, I've been training very hard for the past 6 months, I really wanted this, I had the goal of wanting to win the A Div, so I've been training hard consistently. Hopefully I didn't get any injuries and I did it, so really happy, thankful to God. I'm gunning for the record in National Track and Field, the 5K and the 3K steeple record, hoping to do a double, so I want to do well and make my school proud.
Second place went to Jared Hui of CJC, while Brian Yong came home third, helping RI reclaim the A Division title.
It's something I can't put in words because after we didn't win it last year and then this year we're able to get it back. Yeah, our trainings are hard because we have to be able to prepare our body mentally and physically to deal with the weather, the terrain and the competition. So yeah, training has been tough, but then we all put in our fair share of effort and then I suppose the results have shown.
Third place in the A Division Individuals Girls race went to Lim Yu Han from Hwa Chong Institution. Second was Neo Hoon Swan, also from HCI. It was Belle Tan from ACJC who bagged first position in this year's race.
I'm really happy. I kind of expected the result. We had trainings 3 times a week. So other than that, our school teachers they're quite understanding also. Yeah, so they will just try to help me in our schoolwork and stuff.
Belle's victory gave ACJC third spot in the A Division Girls Team Championship. RI was second, while Hwa Chong Institution took home the title.
I feel very proud for the team. We've been training very hard since last year, and we train almost twice every day, in the morning and also after school. Despite this, how hard we train, we still do well in our studies.
In the B Division Girls race, Adina Tan from Cedar Girls came home third. Adeline B from Nanhua High took the silver, while Abigail Sim claimed the individual gold. In the boys B Division race, Thinesh Warren of Bendemeer Secondary School took home their bronze. Marcus Ng from Victoria was second, and Heng Yu Che of Catholic High claimed the boys' individual title. Raffles Institution was the third-place boys team, allowing Catholic High to come home second. And with that, Victoria School was crowned champions of the B Division boys. In the B Division girls, Nanhua High did well to claim the bronze medal. River Valley High was second, while Cedar Girls Secondary took the overall girls championship.
Just to recap, in the A Division girls, Hwa Chong caused a major upset after they beat the traditional powerhouse Raffles Institution. In the B Division girls, Cedar Girls Secondary blew out their competition to reclaim their championship title, having lost to River Valley High in 2011.
Wow, that was a very exciting finish to this year's cross-country championships. Now, let's cool down a little bit with some water polo action from the A Division preliminary rounds and the B Division boys final.
Let's get into the pool first with the B Division finals between the defending champion Anglo-Chinese School Independent and Hwa Chong Institution.
On day one of the water polo group stage, ACS Independent and ACJC faced off in a hard-fought match. Both teams were tied at 6-all in the fourth quarter, but ACSI managed to score the winning goal, ending the match 7-6. Raffles Institution were more dominant in their match against St Andrews Junior College. The boys of RI thrashed the Saints 19-6. The girls from Temasek Junior College then met St Andrews Junior College in a tight fixture, but Temasek's attacking play gave them the victory as they ousted their opponents 4-2. Defending champions Raffles Institution then stamped their authority against Hwa Chong Institution. The girls from RI looked set to defend their title this year as they dismantled their opponents, winning the match with a scoreline of 12-4. On day two, Hwa Chong Institution and Raffles Institution battled each other in a rematch of last year's final. But after 32 minutes in the pool, the teams could not be separated as the match ended 8 goals apiece.
I felt that it was a really great game. Even though we could have capitalized better on our chances and taken more risks, we do acknowledge that RJC is an equal for us, an equal adversary. So next time we meet them, hopefully in the finals, we'll try harder.
ACS Independent met SAJC in match number 2, with ACSI displaying strong attacking play as they blew up the competition. The match ended with a one-sided scoreline of 14-3. The boys from Anglo-Chinese Junior College met Raffles Institution on day 3. RI was dominant in the first half, controlling the game from the start as they raced to a 10-2 lead at the end of the first half. ACJC tried to mount a comeback in the second half with a series of successful attacks, but RI was just too strong and determined to win. ACJC eventually fell to their opponents with a scoreline of 8-13. At the B Division Boys Water Polo Final, the flags of ACSI and Hwa Chong Institution flew high and proud. Both teams geared up for an intense final match, with underdogs HCI starting strong. Though ACSI attacked fiercely, HCI's will to win and their disciplined defense prevented favourites ACSI from taking the lead early in the game. HCI's passing and attacking plays were also commendable in the early stages as they went toe-to-toe with the boys from ACSI. HCI's attackers didn't fail to create chances for themselves as they pierced through the ACSI defence, scoring and sending the crowd into a frenzy. HCI supporters were firmly behind their team as they cheered their hearts out for their players. But all that could not stop the ACSI boys from having it their way as they soon took control of the game. The ACSI attackers scored at will as they broke the HCI defense time and again to put their opponents on the back foot. HCI simply could not handle the pressure as they started to miss gilt-edged chances. In the second half, ACSI's perfect passing allowed them to continue their dominance as they speared through the HCI defense, and ACSI took on a commanding lead in the game as the match became more lopsided. ACSI's goals got the crowd on their side as their fans expected a show-in victory. HCI's missed opportunities added to their misery as they had no answer to ACSI's impressive performance. The attackers from ACSI took advantage of the situation and they fired the final nail in the coffin. ACSI ended the game winning it convincingly with a blowout score of 11-3. The win allowed the team from ACSI to capture the B Division title for the 6th consecutive year.
Today, I think their performance was very good. It was very organised. They managed to get the ball into their main attacking players quite efficiently, and yeah, basically, I think they did quite well in terms of they did quite well all rounded.
I think they showed why they deserve to be the champions today, because their technique was good, their gameplay was good. They also managed to pick out like the free men in the counter attack, and they also managed to defend properly and prevent us from scoring as many goals as we had wanted to score.
Just for your information, water polo has no competition for the ladies in the B division. What a pity.
Well, we're only at the tip of the iceberg, Aloysius. There's a lot more action coming up. Plus, listen out for details on how you can win yourself some exciting prizes.
So stay tuned because we have table tennis action coming up. See you soon.
Welcome back to the National School Game Show, and if you just joined us, you are right on time to get the details of our weekly contest question.
That's right, Fiza. We will be posing a very simple question to you at the end of today's program. The person who can answer the question correctly first will stand a chance to win a $100 voucher, while the second and third place answers will be grabbing a $50 voucher each. Not to worry, we still have 4 consolation prizes at $25 each. The game is really very simple to play. Just submit your email answers to this address with your full name, your IC number and contact details, and we will be getting back to you shortly. We only have 7 winners each week, so hurry up and answer the question. Each person is only allowed to answer the question once.
Well, up next we have the semi-finals for the Rugby B division, with 4 very strong teams contending to book a spot in the final.
In the first semi-final saw multiple winners ACS Independent take on Raffles Institution, while the second semi-final saw 2009 winners St Andrews take on last year's bronze medalist ACS Barker. Let's look at the highlights of both matches.
Fans crowded the stands at Republic Poly as defending champions ACSI and RI geared up to face each other in the first semi-final. Underdogs Raffles started off the game with the odds stacked firmly against them. Favourites ACSI were expected to win the match with ease as they stopped the early advances of RI. But it was RI which first took the lead 3-0 with a conversion. But RI quickly lost the lead as ACSI came back strong, taking a 12-3 lead at half-time. In the second half, however, the boys in green shocked their opponents as they mounted a comeback. ACSI had no way of stopping their determined opponents as Raffles scored at will, taking the game to a thrilling end. Raffles had the chance to complete their comeback with a conversion in the dying seconds. They capitalised, winning the game 13-12, causing the biggest upset in B Division rugby this year.
They fought hard and I think they played really well, but some things didn't turn our way today, so we just have to suck it up and come up for the A division. Yeah,
very proud of the boys. We discussed composure and controlling the game. We did that for a large part of the game. The part that we didn't obviously didn't go our way, but very proud of the boys. It's a journey, so we will go on from here.
I'm sure my team will strive to work even harder. We've lost the C div and the B div, and we won't want to lose another A division. So my team will come back harder and stronger. Yeah, the team's just going to work hard for the 3rd and 4th placing because every game is important. So we're going to do our best to win the match. Yeah.
Yeah, as Matthew said, just looking forward to getting up for the 3rd and 4th again. It's not over, and we'll go from there. Yeah.
I think this win is very important for us because we fought hard through the group stages, but we didn't really play very well, but yeah, to come to the semi-finals and win ACSI, yeah, I think it's a good improvement for all of us.
Yeah, there are lots of areas that we have to improve on. I thought we should have won the game by about 15 points, but obviously I'm more than delighted to take a win. But there's obviously always things to work on, and we'll look at it when we look at the footage, and hopefully we'll come prepared again next Monday. It's a 100% team effort. No one stood out, no one played less. Everyone just gave 100%. That's what we asked of them, and they delivered today. And I just can't be prouder of these kids, though. They did this all on their own, though. They really pushed through on themselves. So I'm really proud of them.
St Andrews Secondary were pumped up for their match against ACS Barker as their fans cheered them on. After ACSI's shock defeat earlier, no one was willing to predict the result of this game. Tensions were high as ACS Barker kicked off the game. Despite starting off as underdogs, ACS Barker showed no fear. But the Saints planned carefully to ensure that there will be no upset in this game. They took control since the get-go, playing out their strategy to perfection. ACS Barker was unable to deny the Saints as they broke through the Barker defense at will, putting up a watertight defense themselves. The Saints finished the game with a score of 22-0. They'll now go on to face RI in the final.
We dominated in periods of play when we got the ball and went through our phases and structure. It became a stop-start game with a lot of mistakes and refereeing decisions, so we couldn't get our flow and our phase play going. But when we did have that, we were dominating and we were playing well, which is a good 6 months of hard work put in.
Everybody did their job well, everybody worked hard, and we made the lesser mistakes amongst the two, so I think that's why we won today.
Playing RI, who upset ACSI yesterday, and it'll be a tough game. It'll be the team that makes the least mistakes, that holds their nerve, is a lot more composed, and goes through their game structure and team plays that will come out on top.
Everyone's looking forward to it, but since this is the 150th year for our school, I feel that we are going out for the win. So to play against RI, we'll play our best and hopefully we'll win.
It's a rematch of the Kiwi Cup basically, and which we played in January, and which was a very tight game as well. And it'll be interesting. It's a big rivalry. St Andrews RI has been going back for 60, 70 years.
At first I was pretty surprised when I first heard that RI won, but I feel that it's still going to be a tough game against them because we've played against them over the years in secondary school. So I feel that they'll be coming hard at us, and we'll take them on and see whether we win.
So Aloysius, now we know that St Andrews is going against Raffles Institution in the B Division Rugby final. Who do you think has a better chance?
Well, Fiza, based on statistics, the Saints have been in the finals over the last 4 years, and Raffles will surely face an uphill task when they take on St Andrews in the finals. However, after their very impressive semi-final victory over ACS Independent, you will never know what this Raffles team is capable of.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a cruncher of a match, and you can be sure that we'll be there for the action and results.
Let's move on to some table tennis action. We have some exciting footage from the A Division preliminary rounds. The A Division boys from Raffles Institution have stamped their authority in this year's tournament as the team to beat after overseeing heated competition from Hwa Chong Institution, Nanyang Junior College and National Junior College in recent years.
The Raffles girls too had their tradition of championship titles. However, Hwa Chong took it from them last year. Let's catch some of the action between last year's runner-up, National Junior College and Anderson Junior College.
Day one of the competition started with last year's runners-up National Junior College facing Anderson Junior College. But the boys from Anderson shocked the favourites by winning a singles and a doubles game. Yet NJC survived the onslaught, maintaining their composure to win the match 3-2. Day one also saw defending champions Raffles Institution face underdogs Nanyang Junior College. The title holders displayed their dominance early in the game. Despite motivation and support from their coach, Nanyang was still unable to counter Raffles' aggressive play as they went down 4-1. The win ensured Raffles maintained their winning ways as they hoped to retain their title. Hwa Chong Institution won the A Division girls title last year and were in action against Pioneer Junior College on opening day. The girls from HCI showed their caliber as they finished off their opponents with a scoreline of 5-0. On day 2, last year's third-place team NYJC was in action against River Valley High. As one of the seeded teams in this year's competition, NYJC was expected to win the match with relative ease, and they did so with a convincing scoreline of 5-0 as they proved themselves as genuine title contenders. Their male counterparts were also in action as they played Tampines Junior College. Tampines were the minnows of the tournament, and this match was truly a one-sided affair. NYJC took control since the start and never gave up their lead, beating their opponents 5-0. The win kept alive their hopes of reaching the second round despite losing to defending champions Raffles on day 1. Last year's third-place team Hwa Chong Institution played Dunman High School on day 2. Traditional powerhouses Hwa Chong were the dominant force in this game as they beat out their opponents with a scoreline of 4-1. Day 3 saw lots of drama as teams fought for qualification to the second round. River Valley High and Dunman High battled each other in the clash of the IP schools. The schools were evenly matched and the game went back and forth. But it was River Valley High which came out on top in this encounter, winning this match with a 3-2 scoreline, ensuring that they qualify to the second round.
Well, congratulations to all the teams that have progressed to the next round of this year's tournament. I am really looking forward to watching the top teams play against each other.
Well, as a fan of the underdogs, I'll be watching out for possible upsets courtesy of the surprise packages entering the next round.
It's time for us to take a short break after all the heart-stopping action.
But stay tuned as we will be back with the beauties from the rhythmic gymnastics. Welcome back! St Andrews Junior College has made itself the home of the A Division Rhythmic Gymnastics Championship. But last year, Raffles Institution snatched the title, banishing SAJC to third spot. Catholic Junior College has managed to retain its runner-up position over the last 3 years.
Will St Andrews Junior College be able to win the title back again this year? Or will Raffles have what it takes to hold their ground? Eyes will surely be on Catholic Junior College to see if they can finally get out of second place this year.
Relax, Aloy. Let's see if this answers all your burning questions.
The A-Division Rhythmic Gymnastics competition pitted 3 JCs against each other as last year's champion RI prepared to defend their title. The first of 4 competitive events was the clubs. Catholic Junior College's Kelly Ann Rodriguez provided close competition to the RI girls here. But Kelly could only be placed 3rd overall, despite her best efforts. RI's Cecilia Chia Xing Eng and Fan Yi Lin finished 2nd and 1st respectively. It featured the highest number of participants for a single event, with 12 girls vying for the title. It was the girls from RI who outshone their opponents from CJC and SAJC as they swept to the top 3 positions of the event. The trio from Raffles Institution included Jodie Chan, who was 3rd. Cecilia Chia was 2nd, while Fan Yi Lin took top spot, rounding up the clean sweep for RI. In the ball event next, despite the best efforts from rival schools, the performances from Raffles Institution was just too strong, as yet again RI swept the top 3 positions for this event. The same trio from the hoop event managed to dominate the ball event as Jodie Chan took bronze, Fan Yi Lin took silver, while Cecilia Chia pipped her teammates to win the gold medal with a score of 23.55. The ribbon performances wrapped up the competition, and even in this event, RI's dominance was evident. Yet again, another trio from RI bagged all 3 prizes, with Yong Wen Jun taking 3rd place, Cecilia Chia was 2nd, Fan Yi Lin bagged a hat-trick 1st place finish in the competition, completing an RI sweep of 3 out of 4 events at this year's A-Division Individual Apparatus competition.
That was so easy, Fiza. I'm sure I'll be able to do those rhythmic exercises with ease.
Oh, Aloysius, you can't even bend to touch your toes.
Alright, let's not go there, shall we? Well guys, it's time for us to give you this week's contest question. Which 2 teams will meet in the B Division Boys Rugby Final? Which 2 teams will meet in the B Division Boys Rugby Final?
Don't forget, just email your answers to this address with your full name, IC number and contact number. Remember, the first 7 entries with the correct answers will have a chance to win. Please submit only 1 entry per person.
Well, we've come to the end of our first National School Game Show.
Don't forget to visit our website to comment, like or share our stories with your family and friends.
That's right, and you can do the same on our Facebook page. Also follow us on Twitter during the week.
Hope you had a great time with us.
Have a great week ahead, everyone.
See you next week.
Bye. Hey.